The road to 1,000 break-in runs. Rack 88. 9-ball, 9-foot table, 4 and 1/8 inch pockets. World 9-ball tour format. Trying to make the one on the side. The one went a little high. A ball did fall in the bottom left-hand corner pocket to continue the run. Right after the break, I instantly noticed the issue of the 1 ball being impeded by the 5 and what looks to be the 8. So I whip out the jump cue. We are playing 9-ball and slop does count. This is why I'm a fan of 10-ball. But jumping the 1 ball here, hitting the 1, 2 rails off the 3 and goes into the side. Hands up, it's good. Again, this is 9-ball. I don't really agree with it, but that is the rule, so the run continues. Making the 2 in the right-hand side pocket, my plan is to send the cue ball 3 rails, or basically almost to where it is right now, but out a little bit further. To do this, I have to hit this with a little bit of high left spin around 11 o'clock on the cue ball. Shooting the 2 in the side, using a little bit of spin there, going 1, 2, 3 rails. I accidentally ran into the 3. I wanted to come around the 3, but this does work. Definitely fortunate, a little bit of luck right there. You see me putting the cue on the table, trying to figure out where I want to leave my cue ball and what line so I can see the 4 in between the 5 and the 8. Rolling the 3 in, center high spin, 12 o'clock on the cue ball, going forward basically to where I was pointing at a minute ago. So now I have a direct path to the 4. If you would, reach up and hit that like button. It only takes a second. I greatly appreciate it. But yes, being able to see the 4 ball here. I do have a little bit of an angle, so I'm going to make this 4 ball with a little bit of low left spin. This is around 8 o'clock on the cue ball. A little bit more side than low. Hitting the rail and bouncing straight back out toward the middle of the table. Leave myself a nice shot on the 5 in the upper left. I do have a little bit of an angle on the 5 ball here, so when I draw back, I got to make sure to not run into the 9 or at least clear the 9. Shooting the 5 with a low spin around 6 o'clock, maybe 5:30 on the cue ball. Nice and easy to bring it over just past the 9 ball, and this is absolutely perfect. One thing is I'm really far from the cue ball, so I have to get my extension. This is a negative variable, and I also wish I would have rolled the cue ball just a little bit further, so it would have been a lot more natural to make the angle, but I'm going to create an angle here, as we call it. I'm almost straight in on the 7. I'm going to force a high left spin on the cue ball. Send the cue ball go 1, 2, around the table. It came up a little bit short. If I'd hit that rail a little more firm and came off the rail about another foot, I'd be dead perfect on the 8 ball. Now my problem is pocketing the 8 ball. My cue ball naturally wants to run into the 9. But honestly, this is pretty okay here. As long as I don't scratch in the side pocket, everything is fine. So I'm just nice and easy. Roll the 8 in. Center spin, center high spin around 12 o'clock. Nice and easy. Bump the 9 over to the rail. Good speed here. It was all about speed. I'm pretty pumped to finish this rack off, as you can see. There was a lot of shots on this one. I was never quite in line completely, but I definitely came with it. Taking my time on the 9 ball here and cinching this 9 ball. This will conclude this rack on the road to 1,000 break and runs. Appreciate you guys sticking around. Again, slot up does count on 9 ball, whether we like it or not. So that is a run. If you would, please check out my sponsors. I greatly appreciate them, and I appreciate you watching the videos. I thank you all very much.